Today, we're diving deep into the untold, jaw-dropping origin story of one of America's most iconic television personalities, Vanna White. Yes, the legendary co-host of Wheel of Fortune. You might know her as the glamorous, ever-smiling letter Turner who's been lighting up our TV screens for decades. But did you know her journey to fame is nothing short of extraordinary? From humble beginnings to taking Hollywood by storm, Vanna's story is filled with determination, serendipity, and, believe it or not, a little help from The Price is Right. And stick around, because we're also talking about the huge changes happening on Wheel of Fortune right now, including Ryan Seacrest stepping into Pat Sajak's shoes. How's he doing? Are fans warming up to him? Let's find out. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Let's set the stage. After an unbelievable 41 seasons, Pat Sajak decided it was time to hang up his hosting mic on Wheel of Fortune. I mean, can you imagine hosting a show for over 4 decades? That's longer than some of us have been alive. But as much as we love Sajak, change is inevitable, and now Ryan Seacrest has taken over as the new host. Let's talk about Ryan for a second. This guy's no stranger to hosting. From American Idol to producing Keeping Up with the Kardashians, he's been a major player in entertainment for years. He's personable, professional, and let's face it, he's got that camera-ready charm. But here's the thing, stepping into the shoes of someone as beloved as Pat Sajak is no small feat. Fans have been, well, let's say hesitant about this transition. If you've been watching, you might have noticed a few hiccups here and there. It's like trying to adjust to a new teacher halfway through the school year. It takes time. But here's the good news. Ryan's settling in nicely, and his chemistry with Vanna White is starting to click. It's a new era for Wheel of Fortune, and honestly, I think it's going to be just fine. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Now, here's something that's been a huge relief for fans. Vanna White isn't going anywhere. She's renewed her contract for another 2 years. And that continuity is exactly what the show needs right now. Think about it, she's been a part of Wheel of Fortune for over 40 years. That's longer than some entire TV shows have existed. Vanna's presence is comforting. It's like that warm cup of coffee you look forward to every morning. No, it'll be there, just the way you like it. While the hosting transition might feel a bit jarring, Vanna staying on gives the show a sense of stability. She's the heart of Wheel of Fortune, and fans can breathe a sigh of relief knowing she's not going anywhere just yet. Of course, Pat Sajak stepping down hits even harder when you think about the loss of another TV icon, Alex Trebek. And Trebek passed away in 2020. It was like losing a member of the family. Jeopardy struggled to find its footing, cycling through guest hosts and dealing with controversies before finally settling on Ken Jennings. That transition was rocky, to say the least. Compared to that, Wheel of Fortune has handled its changes pretty gracefully. Sure, fans miss Sajak, but knowing Vanna is still here makes it a little easier. It's like holding on to a piece of the past while embracing the future. And honestly, that's what we need right now. All right, let's get into the good stuff. Did you know Vanna White's big break didn't come from Wheel of Fortune? No, it all started with another iconic game show, The Price is Right. Picture this. It's 1980. Young, bubbly Vanna White, fresh-faced and full of dreams, steps onto the stage wearing a baby blue t-shirt that says "Get Serious." Classic, right? Legendary host Bob Barker couldn't resist a little playful banter. When he noticed the slogan, he quipped. A crew member backstage just saw that shirt and said, "I am." A classic Barker humor. Now, Vanna didn't win anything on the show. She made an impression. That moment planted the seed for what would become a legendary career. Who knew a little game show appearance could change her life forever? Fast forward 2 years. And Vanna's persistence pays off in the most unexpected way. She finds herself in the audience of a lesser-known show called Dance Fever. Here's the twist, Merv Griffin, the genius behind Jeopardy! And Wheel of Fortune also created Dance Fever. Vanna, being the go-getter she is, convinces a friend working on the show to get her a seat in the audience. Sneaky, right? But wait, it gets better. She introduces herself to one of Griffin's right-hand men, and bam, she lands an audition for Wheel of Fortune. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. But don't think it was all luck. Vanna worked hard to get there, and her determination is nothing short of inspiring. Now, let's talk about that audition. Vanna later admitted she was a nervous wreck. She thought, "There's no way I'm getting this job." But guess what? A week later, right before Thanksgiving in 1982, she got the call. Merv Griffin himself made the final decision, choosing Vanna over 2 other hopefuls, including her close friend. She asked Griffin why he picked her. His answer was as simple as it was iconic. "You turned the letters better than anyone else." And just like that, Vanna White became a household name. Over 4 decades later, Vanna White isn't just a TV personality. She's a cultural icon, a role model, and an inspiration to millions. The story is a reminder that persistence pays off, and that sometimes the smallest opportunities can lead to the biggest rewards. She didn't just turn letters. She turned heads, changed lives, and made game show history. And now, as Wheel of Fortune enters a new chapter with Ryan Seacrest, Vanna remains a beacon of continuity and charm. So, what do you think of Vanna White's incredible journey? And how do you feel about Ryan Seacrest taking over as host? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Flickerscribe for more amazing stories about your favorite stars and shows. Until next time, keep spinning that wheel and chasing your dreams. See you soon.